Hi, Janetta Barry here. Those of you who know my work know I spent the last several years helping people build emotional resiliency through times of crisis. But what you may not know, and what I'm here to share now, is something quite amazing that happened, and it happened time and time again. Whether I was helping survivors of Kenya's Westgate Mall terrorist attack return to their lives with new purpose and meaning, or consulting with troubled teens and their families on how to create new conversations, or mentoring my very special group of healers and self-help professionals from all over the world. I'm talking about an internal happening, that moment of sudden and profound insight that researchers tell us is accompanied by an actual chemical reaction in our brains. But before I say more, let me briefly share what led me to this. As you might have guessed, the work I do grew out of my own very personal journey. I'd already been a trainer and motivational speaker when I found myself needing to rebuild my own life after the tragic loss of my 16-year-old daughter. That's when I learned to practice from a very special wise man that enabled me quite spectacularly to see the light once again. In time, I would enhance this practice to make it more accessible and user-friendly, and I set out on a new mission as a grief and trauma specialist. I worked with people from many countries, helping them to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and the light people found was invariably accompanied by moments of revelation so palpable they actually felt them in their bodies. Have you ever breathed a sigh of relief when you realized that what you were most afraid of losing was something you were better off without? Or laughed out loud when you realized that what you've yearned for was something you had all along? Researchers tell us that it's in these aha moments that our brains release a rush of neurotransmitters, and that these moments can actually change the brain's physical structure. In other words, it's our epiphanies that lead us to new ways of thinking and to lasting new behaviors. So why am I telling you this now, and what can it bring to your life? If you were to have a session with me, you'd experience my series of special questions. Questions that will stimulate your brain to forge new connections and create new synergies between your thoughts and emotions. Now, you may be wondering what it would be like for you to experience your very own epiphany moment. So, I'd like to gift you a free mini consultation with me. There's a button on this page that will let you schedule it. And if there's something in your life now that isn't working and you're seriously ready to change, I urge you to take that tiny step. Your complimentary 15-minute online session is just a click away. Our session can either be online or on the phone, and I look forward to meeting you one-on-one.